right, guys, UFC 307 is over, and guys, it was a boring press conference, but we're here to talk about it just a slight bit with you guys. Now, guys, I will be betting on UFC 307, and I will be putting my money where my mouth is. So, guys, lock in on Saturday with your boy, and best believe we will take you home with some profits. All in all, guys, the winner of UFC 307's press conference was the Venezuelan vixen, Juliana Pena. Now, all the girls at that women's bantamweight division was at her neck. You had Kayla Harrison at her neck. You had Raquel Pennington at her neck. And if I'm not mistaken, you had Caitlin Vera throwing a couple jabs at Juliana Pena. So, Juliana Pena needs to be the champ, and she needs to beat Raquel Pennington. But guys, I'm sorry to sit here and tell you guys this. I don't think Juliana Pena's beating that girl Raquel Pennington, and I think you guys are sleeping on that girl. Just sit here and listen to me and just hear me out when I say this. Juliana Pena is the more aggressive fighter. She never backs down. She's going to be aggressive nonstop. We all know that. But when it comes down to it, Raquel Pennington is going to piece her ass up like no other. Just best believe that 5 rounds this fight is going to be 5 rounds of hell for Juliana Pena. I have Raquel Pennington washing her, beating her every round, and there is no light that Juliana Pena even wins a round against Raquel Pennington. That's just me being honest with you guys. Now, Raquel Pennington didn't do as good of a job in the press conference. Like, let's go ahead and play this moment right here where Juliana Pena absolutely smoked her.
Pressure, ruthless aggression, and I will not stop until I get my hand raised.
You are a warrior, and you have heart. But guess what? I'm a warrior. I have heart. And this whole pit bull talk, you're just a yappy ash chihuahua that stays in front of somebody's face.
That was not a good punchline at all.
First off, I never said I was a pit bull. And speaking of Chihuahua, I feel like because I've told her that she's a bad representation of the women's division, that she's had no choice but to... This is the most you guys have actually ever heard Raquel Pennington speak.
And she's not lying here. I've been saying Raquel Pennington, let's go ahead and do something for the division. You're the champ. Where you been at? Since you win the belt. I haven't heard from you, Raquel Pennington. And Juliana Pena made a great point. Now, I want Juliana Pena to win against Raquel Pennington. But my money isn't saying go ahead and put your money on Juliana Pena.
In the history of knowing Raquel Pennington. So I have to bring that out in her in order to get people interested in the fight. Because nobody else is interested in this block of wood over here. She's boring.
Call her a block of wood, call her boring, and Raquel Pennington can't say nothing. All she could do is laugh.
We'll see who's boring Saturday.
And that's all they say when you have no comeback. We'll see. Hey, let's go into Saturday. We'll see Saturday. Like, just say a comeback, anything, but let's not say that.
Good one.
Oh, good.
Got her.
Quest for Jose Aldo.
I'm telling you guys, but let's go ahead and look at the face-off. And guys, this is like kind of like my final draft of who I want to put my money on. So guys, I usually do this on my lonely, but I'm doing this with you guys. So let's go ahead and just see how the face-offs look. Let's see if we have any body languages that we just see that's out of sort, things that that just points out to us that we could just point out. This is what we bet on. The face-off matters, man. I don't care what you guys say. I believe in the face-offs. You can talk all you want in the press conference. Let's face it off. And the final face-offs tomorrow is where we finally go ahead and be like, okay, we have something here. Now Kayla Harrison coming in with the handshake. There, it seems excited. Look at those arms, jacked arms compared to Caitlin Vera's arms. Handshake looks kind of tight and firm from Kayla Harris. She initiated the handshake strong. When we look at the face-off, Kayla Harrison is looking dead into her eyes while Caitlin Vera is looking back into her eyes. So these two fighters are dead set on each other and they want each other's score. You can tell. And they didn't want to leave eye contact with each other. You can tell they're very locked into this fight. And guys, Kayla Harrison is a minus 1,000 favorite going into this fight. And you have a tough night out in a girl named Caitlin Vera. Now, guys, if this fight is going to the judges, we all know it's going to favor Kayla Harrison. We all know it's going to favor her. But Caitlin Vera can go ahead and pull an upset, guys. I can see it happening. It really can happen. But not on Saturday night. Kayla Harris is going to win this fight. And that's where my money looking like it's lying on so far. Kayla Harris. I like Kaylin Vera. I like her, but I don't know if I'm going to be betting on her. Then again, it's a minus 900 favorite, though. Putting your money on minus 900 favorite is kind of crazy. Now, Kevin Holland versus Imavov. This is the thing that's getting me with Imavov right now. He's training with Sean Strickland. So he's used to hearing the noise while fighting. He's going to hear the back and forth bantering with Kevin Holland in the middle of the octagon. And I believe he's going to be able to navigate, and he's not going to force himself to do stupid things in the octagon. This is what I'm thinking of. So part of me is saying bet on Roman Dolidze for the underdog. Kevin Holland, taking him at this favorite spot. I don't like taking Kevin Holland as a favorite. Taking Kevin Holland as an underdog is more of a spot that I would love to take any time of the day. But taking Kevin Holland as a favorite is something I just don't want to be behind for some reason. So, guys, I'm really not looking at putting my money at Kevin Holland. I'm just not feeling it. And I think Roman Dolidze has a path to victory in this fight right here against Kevin Holland. I might be having some tight money on Roman Dolidze, guys. I know it sounds crazy. The only thing that I hate about Roman Dolidze is this smile. I hate that he's so happy. I need you to be an angry motherfucker, you know? He's too much too much talking. You know what I'm saying? But Roman Dolidze does look ready, though. He looks ready. He looks energized. I'm highly thinking about betting on Roman on that fight. I'm highly thinking about betting on him, guys. If Wonderboy Thompson can go ahead and take care of business against Kevin Holland, I think Roman Dolidze could definitely do that too. Mario Bautista versus Jose Aldo, man. I hate that I'm going against Aldo in this fight. But my heart is telling me Aldo, but my brain is telling me Bautista. This is one of those fights where it's tough for me, guys. I'm still going back and forth on who I want to put my money on right here. But I'm going towards Mario Bautista's way, guys. I'm really heading towards that way. Going into Saturday, I might be putting some sharp money into Mario Bautista. This Aldo, you know what you're getting from him every night in and night out. It's nothing new. And he says out his own mouth that he's getting better. I don't think so because he's on the older end of things. But I mean, Aldo isn't a liar. If you feel that way, then I respect it. The Venezuela Vixen, oh man, I ain't gonna lie, she's a baddie to me, man. I don't see why people think the Venezuela Vixen is ugly. Against Raquel Pennington, now, man, Venezuela Vixen does look like the bigger fighter. But she was in heels. She was in heels when I seen it. Yeah, she was in heels when I seen the face-off originally. So they are about the same height. So this height difference right here is it's not the real height difference. They are the same height going into this fight. 1 second. Who is it? Okay. They are the same height going into this fight. So it's one of those things where I'm not going and using this height difference as a thing into going into this fight. I just can't. Because they are the same height. It's more of whose game is going to be better. I think Raquel is going to come through. I really feel that way, man. She's a dyke. Last but not least, we have the main event. Khalil Roundtree versus Alex Pereira, the champ. Now, when I seen this right here, the way Alex Pereira walked up instantly so fast, I was like, wow. And we just look at this face-off right here. Man, Alex Pereira towers over Khalil Roundtree. When it goes into size difference, I thought Khalil Roundtree would have been the fighter with more width, and on the size up matchup between these two. And Khalil Roundtree does have a little bit more width compared to Alex Pereira, but man, Alex Pereira body size, it just fits perfectly for the division, bro. Like the like, no Diddy, but like the body to leg ratio, everything fits perfectly for the light heavyweight division. It's tough, man. Alex Pereira towers over Khalil Roundtree. I want to say there's a path for victory for Khalil Roundtree, but man, as the fight gets closer and closer, dog, I'm looking at this. I just don't see no way that Khalil Roundtree could go ahead and win this fight. The only way, I can't, I see there is no way. I just don't know. And Khalil Roundtree looked like he regrets it. Look, once he looks back to the crowd, it doesn't feel like a natural reaction. You know? Ah, deep sigh right there. You seen that deep sigh? Took a deep breath. Ah. While Alex Pereira looking confident out here. Looking ready. Hopefully the moment doesn't get too bright for Khalil Roundtree. I probably won't be betting the main event. I probably won't. I don't know yet, man. I just don't know. But all in all, motherfuckers, that's how I'm feeling so far. Like the video, subscribe. I don't need to tell you once. I need to tell you that twice. It's your boy Fatty Douche. You ready? And I'm out.